Hey everybody, so thank you so much for being here. I just wanted to give everyone an overview of how the morning's going to go. So we're going to start at 9:30. We're going to have Sure. So, first of all, thank you all for being here. It means a lot to us. And it's a really, really tough day. It's been a tough time. But all of you have been so loving, sending stories and messages and words of encouragement. And we are so, so incredibly grateful. So I do want to say this before we start. You know, one of Mom's dearest wishes for us was that today would be a celebration. She always said, when I go, I want you guys to celebrate. I want you to dance. I want you to have a drink, because I'm going to be dancing and I'm going to be happy looking upon all of you. I am good. And she always said that since I was a kid. So it's going to be a tough day and it's going to be a tough time, but I'm going to really try to hold that intention of hers for all of us. And I hope all of you can try it too as well. So, nothing like little kids to make life feel rich. Okay, so at 9:30 we're going to begin the puja. That's around 35 minutes. And then after that, Shruti is going to come up here and lead us all in the Hanuman Chalisa. And then also sing something else if you'd like as well. And we'll all sing that together, so there are printouts. And then after that, we'll have time for speeches. So if you do want to say a speech, I'll be here. I'll be managing the time. And then we're going to transition to the Pushpanjali. And then we're going to close. And by 10:15, we're going to be making our way to the crematorium. Okay? Thank you so much.
Okay, have a seat, please. You can sit there, he can sit here, so that way it's, either. Dad is not sitting, by the way. Dad will not sit here. He will remain there. That's Dad, right? It's Dad, okay. Yeah. What's mom's name? My mom's name was Bhanumati too. Oh yeah. It's. And your last name is Patel. So you're Kashyap Gotrashya. Yeah. That's so the Gotra I can figure it out based on that. That is one. Okay. Jai Sri Krishna to all. I'd like to request all, if we all can please put our phone on the silence. Tamara phone nu ringer band kari dejo, please. Thank you. Hare Om Trambakyam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmiva Bandhana Mrityor Mokshiya Mamruta Om Itihi Yajmanasya Itihi Bale Tilakam Kuryat. Could you light that candle, please? And then you can put the stick right here. Quick second. Parabrahma Sri Deepastha Devtai Namaha. Shubham Karoti Kalyanam. Arogyam Dhan Sampada. Shatru Buddhir Vinashaya. Deepa Jyotir Namostute. Deepa Jyotir Namostute. Drop it right there. It's okay. Parabrahma Sri Deepastha Devataibhyo Namo Namaha. I'll take match also here. Thank you. Om Parabrahma Sri Deepastha Devataibhyo Namo Namaha. Iti hi yajmanasya achamya pranayam. I'll give you water couple times. You'll be pouring back here. It's okay. You can do the best. You can put it into that plate. Rim Keshwai Namaha. Rim Madhavai Namaha. Rim Narayanai Namaha. Govindai Namaha. Iti hastam prakshalyam Govindai Namo Namaha. You can wipe it off. Namo Namaha. Om Rim Dahajmanasya Hasteja Pushpani Adayam Sri Shanti Pathamam Karishye. There you go. Would you like to have some? I have pink flower. You're wearing pink? Okay. And I have some yellow for you. Hare Om Swastina Indra Vradasavaha Swastina Pusha Vishwaveda Swastina Staraksho Aristanevi Swastinam Brahaspatir Dadatu Hare Om Badram Karne Shrunuyam Deva Dram Pashyemakshe Yatra Re Range Snuvastana Bhumi Vyashema Devahitam Jadayu Sarve Janaha Sukhina Santu Sarve Shantu Niramaya Sarve Badrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukhamarpitat Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Grupa Tamaham Vande Paramanandana Madhavam Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Gurur Sakshat Parah Brahma Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Om Shanti Shanti Shushantir Bhavatu. Let me have it. Do you want to put it right here? I think she does not have it. That's okay. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. Yajmanasya Dehi Darbadharanam Karishye. Could you slide it into your right ring finger? Right ring finger. You can slide it there. Yajmanasya Dehi Darbadharanardhe Jatahaya Yagnopavita Dharanam Karishye. You will have to wear this, so hold it for a second. In between. Hare Om Brahmane Namaha Vishnave Namaha Om Maharudray Namo Namaha Navabhistantum Birudam Trigunam Devatamam Upavitam Maya Devagran Parameshwaraha Om Parabrahma Sri Gayatre Namaha Om Bhurvoha Swahatat Savirturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayat. You can wear it over the head. Put your right hand in, left out, right hand through. No, put it through. Put it through all the way. Yes, there you go. Yeah. So this is the right way to wear it. Brahmin, we are wearing this way. But during this puja, you will be flipping from left to right shoulder when we worship the so-called ancestors, because it's a Asauj puja. That is why we're doing that way. Sankalpam karishye. Could you hold a spoonful of water? So now, tell me the relations. Are you the daughter also? You are the daughter. Okay, got it. Son, and then kids are your kids. Got it. Okay. And your wife is probably, she's just besides. Yeah. That's. Yeah. Why don't you join?
Her husband join as well.
Might as well. Have a seat, please. Yes, so that way. Bless you. Oh, could you, yes, because you have live streaming going on, so I want to bring it as close as possible. Sorry, sir. Hare Om Vishnahor 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 Vishnu 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 Vishnada Kram Samvadah Dvisastra Vyasvarse Masot Mase Pavitra पोषमासे तथा च कृष्ण पक्षे त्रयोदश्याम तिथे ध्रुव योगे मूढ़ नामने नक्षत्रे धनु चंद्र राशि स्थिते भार्गव वासरे देवगुण विशिष्टायाः मम यजमानस्य द्वारा संकल्पम फॉलो मी ममः Atmanam,
Atmanam,
Kalyanam,
Kalyanam,
Puranoktam,
Puranoktam,
Kashyapah,
Kashyapah,
Gotrasya,
Gotrasya,
Pretasya,
Pretashya,
Mama,
Mama,
Mataya,
Mataya,
Namne,
Namane,
Bhanumati Bena,
Bhanumati Bena,
Antyesti,
Antiyas,
Sanskara,
Sanskara,
Nimittaka,
Nimittaka,
Uttamaha,
Uttamaha,
Lokaha,
Loka,
Prapti,
Prapti,
Artha,
Artha,
Asadgati,
Arsagati,
Nivaranartha,
Nivarana,
Sadgati,
Saragati,
Prapti,
Prapti,
Artha,
Artha,
Shashtaha,
Shasta,
Pindama,
Pindama,
Danamam,
Danamam,
Karishye.
Karishye,
Can pour down the water right here. Shashta Pinda Danam. Today's puja is called the Antyesti Sanskaram, which is the last sanskar in Hinduism. It starts with the Garbhadan, when the egg fertilizes in mother's womb. We do the prayer, puja from there. In between there's a weddings and, Simant or sanskar, the baby showers for the female and all those, they are the part of total 16 sanskaram. So this is the last one called Antyesti Sanskar. And for this puja, we are going to offer the 6 rice balls, 6 pindam. People do the day 12, 11 puja. That's a different. At that time they offer like up to 45 or beyond or more pindam. That's a different thing. But today we are going to do the 6 pindadanam. Om adahajmana sejadaha ste pindadanamam karishye pinde sthane. Can you please put that? Yeah, the leaf split, that's natural. I pick one. Okay. Pinde sthane ataha darbha asanam. Could you spread this grass on this plate? Spread it randomly. This darb grass, they call it kush grass also. And the ring you are wearing made out of this grass, that's for the purifications. Now you may have questions. Why am I wearing this? Why not diamond ring at this point, right? Okay. The reason is, religiously, our saint and rishi munis, they used to do the meditations in the cave or under the tree for many months and months, which you may have heard in the story. So during that time, they used to sit on the sack of darb grass. Nowadays, there is an asanam, the mat made out of this grass. So they can get the purifications, basically. Scientifically, back home in the old days, and even nowadays too, during the solar eclipse, people used to cover their leftover food and water with the sack of this grass. And they used to hang it at the front porch to prevent the radiations that's coming out of the solar energy during the eclipse time. Because water, they may have to fetch it, it's limited water, food is expensive, so they have to save it, The reason is, there's a research paper on the Google about kush grass that it has a property of blocking radiations at somewhat. Think about our rishi munis, how smart they were. They knew this. They may have some kind of research done, which we don't know. It's millions of years ago, which we may not know. Or there might be some lab or other research facility up there, which we don't know where it is. But anyways, there must be something. Anyway, so that is why for the purifications, you are wearing the rings, especially for funeral or any ancestor-related puja. We are using darb grass, kush grass. That is the reason. Now we are going to offer the 6 pindam. Could you give him, now before that, let's flip the janeu, please, to the, very well. You'll be holding the, if you can give him the one rice ball into his, okay. Om pinde sthane janamam, the rice ball. The reason we are putting is when someone passed away, they used to keep the body inside the home and take the body to the crematory. Crematory back home, it's always outside the town where some water source is, obviously pond, river, whatsoever. So they can take a shower right after the cremations. So on the way, the first rice ball they would put at the inside the home next to the body. As they carry the body, move towards the crematory. The second one at the Vastav Devtanu Gruhadikaranam at the doorstep. The third one at the first intersections, so-called the Char Rasta. The fourth one, it's called the Visamo, where 4 people are coming to help and they will take over. So the rest area, 4th one. 5th one for the Chitaya Dah Sadharanama, inside the pyre, Chita. And the 6th one, once it start making the ashes. So The reason is, and we cannot match science all the time. We have to have a faith for when we do the puja. So they said, for the better place up there, we are offering this 6 pindam, and this puja is based on the Garuda Puran, the story between the Lord Vishnu and the bird. Okay? And the 6th pindam is for the Asti Sanchanam once it starts making ashes. So today we are going to offer all 6 pind here and transfer into the casket. That is how I did it for my mom, Bhanumati Ben, as well. Her name was Bhanumati Ben too. Om Vishnu 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 Tyatya Mahamangle Masud Mase Putra Pos Mase Krishna Pakshe Trayodashyam Tidhe Tadacha Dhruv Yoge तथा मूढ़ नक्षत्रे धनु चंद्र आशीष भार्गव वासरे देवगुण विशिष्टा है कश्यप गोत्रश प्रेतस्य माता है नामने भानुमति बेन भूमितुष्टर्थ मृतक स्थाने शव नाम एष पिंडस्ते मया दीयते तवोपति सताम. Can you drop it this way towards your right, anywhere in the plate? Twist it, twist it and drop it right there. This area called the Pitru Tirtham. To worship the ancestors, this is the area we are using, that is why. So you can give him a hand as well. They say the boy, the male child used to do it, no. You can also, yes, please, the second one. So both of you are doing together, basically, okay? Yeah, so give him hand as well, so. Om Tyatya Mahamangle Masod Mase Putra Pos Mase Krishna Pakshe Trayodashyam Tidhe Dhrunam Nyoge Munu Nakshatre Dhanu Chandra Asis Bhargav Vasre Devguna Visishta Kashyap Gotrasya Pretasya Mata है नामने भानुमति बेन यम दुष्टर्थ गुरु वास्तव देवतानुवर्त पांदनाम एष पिंडस्ते मियादियते तवो पतिस्सताम. Third one, please. Vishnu Vishnu Tyatya Mahamangle Masod Mase Putra Pos Mase Krishna Pakshe Trayodashyam Tidhe ध्रुव योगे मूढ़ नक्षत्रे धनुचंद्र आशीष भार्गव वासरे देवगुण विशिष्टा कश्यप गोत्रस्य प्रेतस्य माता नामने भानुमति बेन भूत कोटि पलान काम खेचर नाम एष पिंडस्ते मियादियते तव उपतिस्सताम. चतुर्थ पिंडमम त्यात्य महामंगले मासोत मासे पुत्रः पोष मासे कृष्ण पक्षे तस्याम ध्रुव योगे मूढ़ नक्षत्रे धनुचंद्र आशीष भार्गव वासरे देवगुण विशिष्टा कश्यप गोत्रस्य प्रेतस्य माता नामने भानुमति बेन पिशाचादि अविद्य कामः भूता नाम एष पिंडस्ते मियादियते तवो पतिस्सताम. Panchama Pindamam. I'm chanting this. The first 2 lines are the Hindu calendar based on the positions of stars and moon, the nakshatras and all. Pancham Pindama Tyatya Mahamangle Masod Mase Putra Pos Mase Krishna Pakshe Trayodashyam Tidhe Dhru Namne Yoge Mud Namne Nakshatre Dhanu Namne Chandra Rasi Side Bhargav Vasre Dev Guna Visistaya Kashyap Gotrasya Pretasya Mata Namne Bhanumati Ben Chitaya Das Adana Nama Esha Pindeste Miyadiyate Tavo Patisatam. 6th one. Vishnu 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 Tyatya Mahamangale Tehim Masod Mase Pavitra Pos Mase Tadacha Hidi Krishna Pakshe Trayodashyam Tidhe Tadacha Mudu Nakshatre Dhanu Chandra Asis Sidhe Tadacha Dhruv Yoge Bhargav Vasre Dev Guna Visistaya Kashyap Gotrasya Pretasya Mata Namne Bhanumati Benichitaya Dasadana Nama Esha Pindeste Miyadiyate Tavo Patisatam. Om Adah Pinde Pratyam. That's good. That's 6 only. That was extra. Om Adah Pinde Una Sutramam Una. That means the wool thread. We had to cover this with the wool thread. Maybe either one of you can do this. We had to put it on the pindam. Yeah, on the plate. Just to put it like a garland on the rice ball. Pinde Adah Pratyavajanam Pinde Una Sutramam Pinde Tilakam. You'll be doing the tilak using the first finger. Yes, on each one. Yeah, touch the dot, put the dot, chanlo on each one. Om Rim Sikandam Chandanam Dibyam Indahadyam Smripram Surasreshtam Tilakam Pinde. Pinde Chandan Tilakam. Pinde Chandan Tilakartheja Pinde Ataha Yavamam. Pinde Yavamam. Can offer on all. Pinde Yavamam. Yav means barley. Pinde Krishna Tilamam. Krishna means black. Sesame. Tilam. Pinde Krishna Tilamam. Daval Tilamam. White sesame. Pinde Davala Tilamam. Pinde Davala Tilamardheja. Pinde Sri Saubhagya Dravyamam. Maybe you can do it too. If you can offer these 3 powders. Yeah, just sprinkle it. Go ahead. Yeah, yeah. Yamaya Pashahastaya Mahishasana Samstita Dakshina Dishmanathasya Dandadharine Namostute Om Rim Yamaya Namo Namaha. With spoonful of water, continue offering. Om Pinde Bhungaraja Patramam. Continue. Pinde Bhungaraja Pushpamam. Pinde Tela Deepaya. Pinde Rala Dhupaya. Om Pinde Pratyavajanam. One more time. Pinde Pratyavajanam. Pinde Dhupamam. Vanaspati rasodbhuto gandhadyam ganduttamam adres devanam dhupa. Careful that I forgot that there's a ghee is melting. Okay, that's be careful. Yeah, I just realized that. I'll take it out in a second. Can you circle it around? Om yanikani papani janmandraktani chatani sarvani dakshinam pader pade. Stick it on the straight on the any. Yeah, stick it there. Perfect. Once again, I'll give you the flowers. Everyone flowers. Okay, hold it then. That's great. Okay. Yeah, yeah. That's called the puja, you know. Whatever you put it here, decorate this stuff, it's a part of it. But the real puja is family together. When they are sitting and praying, putting some time towards a prayer. That's puja. Whether you do this incense and all the colorful powder. If you don't have it, that's fine. As long as you do it from here. Let's do it. Om Sri Saurashtre Somanatham Cha Sri Shaile Mallikarjunam Ujjanyam Mahakalam Omkaram Maleshwaram Paralyam Vaidanatham Chan Dakinyame Bhima Shankara Shetabandhu Tu Rameshwara Nageshwara Dwarukavane Varanasya Tu Vishvesham Trambakam Gomati Tate Himalaya Tu Kedaram Grushnesham Tu Shivalaya Etani Jyotirlingani Sayam Pratah Patennara Sapta Janma Krutam Papam Smaranena Vinashyate Om Mahadevaya Namo Namaha Vishnave Namaha Vishnave Namaha iti Vishnave Namo Namaha. Very well. Thank you. Thank you. All good? Okay. Haste Jalam Adayam Tyatya Mahamangalye Masodmase Putra Posmase Krishna Pakshetra Shyamti Dhruv Yogi Munakshatra Dharmchandra Asite Bhargav Vasre Devguna Visishta Kashyap Gotrasya Pretasya Mata Namne Bhanumati Benuttam Lok Prapti Arthe Pretatva Nivruti Artha Mahavishnu Strupyantu. You can drop the water right here. Mahavishnu Strupyantum Mahavishnave Namo Namaha. Could you hold the grass like this underneath your right thumb? Yeah. Now we have to flip the Janeu, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. Just come up. And if you can help, through this area, we'll be dripping the water in the plate here. Yeah, that way. But before that, let me give a barley and sesame mixed water. You'll be dripping very slowly in the name of Lord Vishnu. Continue, dropwise. Om Govindaye Strupyatum, Om Rim Keshavaye Strupyatum, Rim Madhavaye Strupyatum, Sridharaye Strupyatum, Rishikeshaye Strupyatum, Rim Padmanabhaye Strupyatum, Rim Purushottamaye Strupyatum, Rim Aniruddhaye Strupyatum, Rim Shakarsnaye Strupyatum, Rim Vasudevaye Strupyatum, Rim Janadanaye Strupyatum, Rim Punrikakshaye Strupyatum, Rim Madhusudanaye Strupyatum, Rim Damodaraye Strupyatum, Rim Anantanaye Strupyatum, Rim Sri Krishnaye Strupyatum, Rim Adi Devaye Strupyatum, Rim Kanthai Strupyatum, श्रीपत्ये स्तृप्यतुम, श्रीधराय स्तृप्यतुम, ह्रीं त्रिविक्रमाय स्तृप्यतुम, ह्रीं नारसिंहाय स्तृप्यतुम, ह्रीं रामचंद्राय स्तृप्यतुम, ह्रीं पीतांबराय स्तृप्यतुम, ह्रीं असुरांतकाय स्तृप्यतुम, ह्रीं चतुर्भुजाय स्तृप्यतुम, ह्रीं गोपालाय स्तृप्यतुम, ह्रीं परमेश्वराय स्तृप्यतुम, ह्रीं हिरण्यगर्भाय स्तृप्यतुम, ह्रीं चतुर्भुजाय स्तृप्यतुम, ह्रीं गदाधराय स्तृप्यतुम, ह्रीं गरुडवाहनाय स्तृप्यतुम, ह्रीं मुकुंदाय स्तृप्यतुम, ह्रीं धरणिधराय स्तृप्यतुम, ह्रीं देवकीनंदनाय स्तृप्यतुम, अनादिदानिधनो देवं शंखचक्र गदाधरः अक्षय पुंडरीकाक्ष प्रेत मोक्षो प्रदोपवः असति पुष्प संकासं पित्वा समच्युतं ते नमस्ते गोविंदम न तेषा विद्यते भवम कृष्ण कृष्ण कृपालोर्गतिर्नार्गद्यं संसाराणां मगन्नाना प्रसीद परमेश्वरः नारायण सुरश्रेष्ठ लक्ष्मीकांत वरप्रदा अनेन तर्पणेनाथ प्रेत मोक्षो प्रदोपवः प्रेत मोक्षो प्रदोभवः विष्णवे नमः विष्णवे नमः विष्णवे नमः. You can drop everything right there. यदि विष्णवे नमो नमः पूजनार्थं जदः यजमानस्य हस्ते परब्रह्म श्री दीपस्थ देवताय पूजनार्थे जदः प्रायश्चितं हवनं करिष्ये. विष्णवे नमो नमः. ह्रीं विष्णवे नमो नमः. Okay. A few more minutes. We have to do this, light up the fire here and do the puja. But for that, sir, can I be careful that I'll take that out. Let me do this. I'm going to pull that out. No, you give me a second, please. It's a hot. Sorry, it's a hot plate, so I want to move this from here. It better be that way. That's a preservative. Yeah, sometimes it's just, his grandma taught me. So. Om Nadah Vishnave Namah Agni Devtai Prajvakalyam Karishye. And the last thing is the thing. I drop it somewhere here anyways. Let's get going with this. Agni Prajvalitam Vande Jata Veda Hutasanam Suvarna Varnamalam Samudra Vikshato Mukham. Om Rim Agni Narayana Bhagavan Ki Jai Pujanadham. Om Swasti Na Indra Vradasava Swasti Na Pusha Vishwaveda Swasti Nastaraksho Arishthanemi Swasti Nam Brahaspatir Dadatu. Agni Narayan Devtaibhyo namo namah Agmanartha Pujanartham ja Akshatanam Adayam Rim Agne Namo Namah Iti Agne Namo Namah Agni Devtaibhyo namo namah Sarvebhyo Devebhyo namo namah. Okay, we have some ghee here. If you can just hold it close to the, let me rather give you the liquid portion. Come on, right there. Okay. Keep dripping in the fire and then one drop in the water in this tray. Continue. Om Agne Namah Swaha Idam Agne Namah. Om Prajapatye Namah Swaha Idam Prajapatye Namah. Om Indrai Namah Idam Indrai Namah. Om Somai Namah Idam Somai Namah. Om Lobhamye Namah. Om Tvachebhyo Namah. Om Masebhyo Namah. Om Asthibhyo Namah. Om Majjabhyo Namah. Om Retse Namah. Om Snayubhyo Namah. Om Vayave Namah. Om Ayasai Namah. Om Payasai Namah. Om Sanchai Namah. Om Vyasai Namah. Om Udyasai Namah. Om Suche Namah. Om Sochmanai Namah. Om Sanchai Namah. Om Saukai Namah. Om Tapse Namah. Om Taptamanai Namah. Om Taptai Namaha, Om Dharmai Namaha, Om Vishkrutye Namaha, Om Prashite Namaha, Om Bheshjai Namaha, Om Yamai Namaha, Om Antkai Namaha, Om Rutyatve Namaha, Om Brahmane Namaha, Om Brahmahatyai Namaha, Om Vishnave Namaha, Om Vishwebhyo Namaha, Om Devebhyo Namaha, Om Draupathribhyai Namo Namaha, Om Vishnave Namaha. Continue dripping on the fire without dropping there. Om Vishnave Namaha, 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 Om Vishnave Namaha. Another spatula, full spatula. Yeah, it's good. Be careful. Half of it. Yeah. Continue dripping in the name of Lord Vishnu. Perfect. Om Vishnave Namaha, 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 Om, the whole spatula pour it back. Vishnave Namo Namaha, Agni Devtai Bhyo Namo Namaha, Gaccha Gaccha Sura Sreshta Sthane Parameshwara, Yat Brahmadayo Gacchautashanam, Agni Narayana Bhagavan Ki Jai. Flip your Janoi. Can you please come here for a quick second? Sir, for a quick second. I'm going to give you these three things and offer it here on this coconut. Om Rimagni Narayana Devtai Bhyo Namo Namaha Pujanardham Jadaha Pidhanam Pujanam Karishye. Davalati lamam tadha chakshdanam trambakyam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urva rukmiva bandhanat mrityor mokshiyam mamruttat. Om shantihi shushantihi shantir bhavatuhu. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to ignore. Okay, let's get up and do the puja there. So we are going to stand on other side of the casket. Okay, so your family basically, and Dad will come as well at this point. Yes. And let me do the challo on Daddy Ji. May I do the challo, sir? And Dad's name is? Vijay. And I have to do one challo here too. Thank you. Okay. And I may need help for, okay, sir. Can you please go on that side? Sir, I need help. If you can help me out to hold this for a second, I'm coming there. Thank you. If you can, while you are holding it, and, in the right hand, if you can sprinkle over the body. Om Yetavanasya Mahimato Jaya Yaksham Purugham Pashuh Padoshya Vishwa Bhutani Tripadasya Mrutandevihi. I'll give you water in the right hand and you too. So both of you will offer the water over the feet. It's time to pay back from Jamai Raja. They said they have cleaned the feet, not anymore, but during the wedding. So now it's payback. Namami Gange Tavapad Pankajam Sura Surevandita Divya Rupam Bhukti cha Mukti cha Dadasi Nityam Bhavanusarena Sada Naranam Gange Namaha. Challo kar so. Challo kar. Anything at the right. Namo Devye Mahadevye Shivaye Shatatam Namah Namo Prakruti Bhadraya Niyatat Pranatasmata Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Matru Rupena Samsita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah. Now I need your help, sir. You can help us here. So, thank you. Both of you, come forward. If you can pour the Ganga Jal over the leaf, both together. Tulsi Hem Rupacha Ratna Rupacha Manjiram Bhavamoksha pradastubhyam Hari Priyam. Can able to put the leaf on the chest. Take a leaf. Tulsi dalanam samarapayami Bhavamoksha pradastubhya Hari Priyam. Om Vishnave Namo Namaha Pushpamalam. Shree Krishna Kanhaiya Lal ki jai, Dwarikadhish ki jai, Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai. Sorry, I have a timeout. Quick second. I want to put this outside the door here before it creates a smoke. And thank you, Gunjesh Bhai. Thank you. Today it's a little bit bigger fire, but that's a safe. Okay. Don't need it here anymore. So. તમે અહીંયા જમણી બાજુ મૂકી આપો પ્લીઝ. કૃષ્ણાય વાસુદેવાય હરયે પરમાત્મને પ્રણત ક્લેશનાશાય ગોવિંદાય નમો નમઃ. At the either feet. I'll hold it. કૃષ્ણાય નમો નમઃ. Left મૂકી દો તમે. Perfect. વસુદેવં સુतं દેવં કંસચારૂર્ણમર્દनं દેવકી પરમાનંદં કૃષ્ણં વંદે જગદ્ગુરું. કૃષ્ણં વંદે જગદ્ગુરું. શ્રીકૃષ્ણાય નમો નમઃ. Okay, you want to? Okay, let her do it. Lightly sprinkle over the body. Yeah, go ahead, everybody. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Jai Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Jai Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Jai Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Jai Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Jai Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Jai Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Krishna Kanhaiya Lal ki jai. You can empty out everything, brother. Thank you. That's cow dung cakes chan nu છે. અહીંયા મૂકી આપો તમે anywhere on the chest area. Thank you. Thank you. તમારે આ બાજરીનો લાડુ હોલ્ડ કરવાનો છે. You have to hold it. Yeah. અને તમારે આ ખીચડી so called rice and dal તમે એમના હાથ પાસે મૂકી આપો. Yeah. Basically right there under. Perfect. No, right here. Thank you, beta. And if you can put it on the right side near the right hip. Yes. Om Rim Krishnaya Namo Namaha. આહાર કોણ પહેરાવવાનું હતું ને અત્યારે પહેરાવવાનો છે પછી પહેરાવવાનો છે? યસ નો. ઓકે. शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदसं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिभिर्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णो भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं विष्णवे नमः. તમે અહીંયા ઊભા છો એટલા ફ્લાવર પેટલ્સ, few petals in the right hand please, few petals બેટા, few, take a few. There you go. You like pink, right? Okay. તમે dadને પણ આપો. You got it, everything? Just stand right there. Come closer and stand right there. त्वमेव माताश्च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या च द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वात् प्रकृति स्वमादा करोमि यद्यं सकलं परस्मै श्रीनारायणायेति समर्पयामि श्रीनारायणायेति समर्पयामि. कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय, श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, श्री कष्टभंजन देव की जय. मनोर्जवं मारुतुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं वात बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वात नरयुक्तमुखं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये. ओम शांति शांति सुशांतिर्भवतु. Have a seat. Prayer time. ભજન. ઓકે, તમે પિયરની જે સાડી કહો છો તમે આપ અર્પણ કરી શકો છો અને ત્યાર પછી આપણે પ્રેયર કરીએ છીએ આપણે. Then the speeches. And then yeah, we are doing yeah. તમે અહીંયાથી કવર પણ કરી જેમને સાડી રાખો ને મેચિંગ જ બધું બાજુમાં જ રાખો ને તમે. હા હા પેલું આમ એટલે બસ એમને જરા. You don't have to sit on the floor, you can sit anywhere. And you have distributed the papers, right, for the prayer?
Oh, the Hanuman Chalisa.
That what we have in the paper, Hanuman Chalisa or anything else? Okay. Okay. So let's request the Shruti band to take over, and can you call her on, please? Thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
We're going to recite the Hanuman Chalisa together.
Sure.
Before we begin, I wanted to let you know, if you didn't know who I am, I'm Shruti. I've known Bhanu Bhabi since 1977, when she came into my life. She is a mother figure to me. I still live in Toronto, where she lived with me for some time as well. We lived together. And I had a really hard time getting here because of the snowstorm in Toronto. We switched 4 flights last night at 11. drove to Buffalo, and my brother booked us a flight this morning from Buffalo to Newark. We had a lot of travel issues, and this morning I woke up and I played the Hanuman Chalisa over and over, because I was always told that when you're traveling and when there's an obstacle, you pray to Hanumanji. His father being Samir, the wind, and because there was winds in Newark airport, we couldn't land. Well, guess what? They stopped. And I'm here. So I'm very honored. And I will tell you a little bit about Bhanu Bhabi and what she means to me after, but if you could join me, that'd be great. Shri Guru Charan Saroj Raj Nij Man Mukur Sudhar Varnau Raghubar Vimal Jaso Jodayuk Fal Char Buddhihin Tanu Janike Sumiro Pavan Kumar Bal Buddhi Vidya Dehu Mohi हरहु कलेस विकार सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति हूँ लोक उजागर राम दूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि भीम रूप धरि असुर सहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई सहस बदन तुमरो जश गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनका ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाए राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्त्र जो जन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मिली मुख माही जल दिलांधि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होते न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे तीनों लोक हाँकते कापे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम बचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता सब दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुमरे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुमरे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबरपुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त न धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाहि। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यहाँ पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा कीजे नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरण मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सब। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय. So as I mentioned, Bhanu Bhabhi, as I affectionately called her since I was a little girl, was a part of my life and is a part of my life. So you might hear me go back from present to past because in Hindu faith we believe that the soul after leaves the body, they're around family for 13 days before they make their journey. So she is listening and she is with us. There were a lot of firsts with you, Bhanu Bhabhi. You are the one who pierced my ears, and that's one of my first memories. I remember that. And my friend at work told me that ever since I found out about her passing, I've been touching my ears, and I didn't know that. You were the first one to introduce me to ginger beer. Who would take me to Jamaican stores and tell me, don't tell your parents, and we're going to buy a case and finish it in the car. You were the first one that let me drive before it was legal for me to drive, putting me on your lap and saying, take over the wheel. Pretty illegal, but we still did it. When I got engaged, it was her sari and her jewelry that I wore. So as you can see, you are a very, very special person to me. And I had to be here. She has raised two beautiful children who I want to say, I know you've heard it from Mom, but she is very proud of the two of you. And she was with you throughout your years, and when she needed you most, you both stepped up. And I want to thank you for that on behalf of her, and to your significant others for supporting you through that, because that also takes special people to do. I'm going to sing every time, Bhanu Bhabhi, if you say something, as Krishan mentioned to me yesterday when I thought I wasn't going to be able to make it, it's in God's hands now. Or in her, she would always say, Om Namah Shivaya. And that was it. So I am going to say one more prayer, and then we will have the family and friends come up. and say some words. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Manobudhyahankara Chittaninaham Na cha shrotra jivhe Na cha grana nitre Na cha vyoma bhumi Na tejo na vayu Chidananda rupa Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda rupa Shivoham Shivoham Na cha prana sanyo Na vai panchavayu Na va sapta dhatur Na va panchakoshaha Na va pani padau Na chopasta payu Chidananda rupa Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda rupa Shivoham Shivoham Na me dvesha rago Na me lobha moho Mado neva me neva matsarya bhava Na dharmo na chartho Na kamo na moksha Chidananda rupa Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda rupa Shivoham Shivoham Na punyam na papam Na saukhyam na dukkham Na mantro na tirtham Na veda na yagna Aham bhojanam neva bhojam na bhokta Chidananda rupa Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda rupa Shivoham Shivoham Na me mrutyu shanka Na me jati bheda Pita neva me neva Mata na janma Na bandhur na mitram Gurur neva shishyah Chidananda rupa Shivoham Chidananda rupa Shivoham Shivoham Aham nirvikalpo Nirakara rupo Vibhur vyaptya sarvatra sarvendriyani Sada me samatvam Na muktir na bandha Chidananda rupa Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda rupa Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda rupa Shivoham Shivoham. Bhanu Bhabi, you may have left us in physical form, but you will always, always be in our hearts. I love you.
You have to keep closer.
Okay.
Keep closer.
Thank you. So, thank you, Shruti. So now we're going to take some time to say some words. But before we jump into that, I want to take a moment to acknowledge some folks who got us here. First, I want to acknowledge Crystal. Crystal has been taking care of Mom dearly for the past 6 months. And she showered Mom with love. she became her friend, and she attended to her every need. And she did so with love and care. And I can also say she helped keep all of us standing. And she enabled my family and my sister's family to continue our lives. So when you see her, she's right there behind Teresa Auntie, Malargos Auntie. Give her a hug and say thank you, because she's our angel. I'd also like to acknowledge the Embracing Hospice team who also helped. They cared for Mom so well. I want to thank my wife. Thank you for taking care of Mom like your own mom. I want to acknowledge my daughters. They've been so sweet and giving me hugs all the time. I want to acknowledge my sister. We made it through. This was really tough. I want to acknowledge Neil. I love you. Thank you for being our 24/7 doctor for everything. And I want to acknowledge my dad. He kept just giving us hugs and loving us in every way. So, we're going to start off with my sister, Gita, saying some words. And then we're going to open it up to others who want to say some words. Okay.
Thank you all for coming today. Seeing all of you here is so touching, and it's a true testament to Mom and the gift she shared with each of you in her own special way. Mom was my anchor. She was the person I called every single morning and every night. She was my safe place. The reason I believed I could do anything. I never told many people this because I think they think I was crazy, but just like athletes had superstitions, I had one. For every big exam or interview or anything in my life, I had to call my mom. She was like my good luck charm. She would always say, I did a Hanuman Chalisa for you. When things were hard, she was there. She'd send care packages of food and trinkets just to lift me up. When I was in school in Grenada or St. Vincent, she would fly down not just to cook for me, but to cook for my roommates and friends, 20 kids at a time. She even befriended the local vegetable cart guy to make sure she got the ingredients she needed. She treated everyone like her own daughter. A friend once told me if you looked up the word mother in the dictionary, there would be a picture of your mom there. She was the mom that hung out with my friends even when I wasn't there. She was legendary. She would say crazy things like, I'm on crack, Gitu. She even brought strangers home from the airport to feed them and give them rides. I know this because I read the postcards they sent her afterwards, thanking her for her kindness. Krishan and I, we must have done something amazing in our past life to have her as our mom. She loved us fiercely, and in true mom fashion, she waited until she knew we were settled and okay before she left us. She gave us these last few months to say goodbye, slowly giving us messages like, just be happy, and I will pray for you. She always told me, Gitu, have a daughter. I think she wanted me to know how much I meant to her in this life. And I know Sia was my miracle, and Mom's prayers had everything to do with that. What I would do to talk to her just one more time, it would never be enough time. In my best dreams, I see her alive and guiding me. I know she is on another plane now, enjoying her grandkids, laughing and dancing like only she could. probably having a sip of Bailey's and making a face like she's drunk after one sip. I will hear her voice in my head every day. I'll hear her teasing me, saying, Gita, you look like a dried up prune. You need lotion. She even kept my name in her phone as Chlorella Molasses to remind me to drink iron, or to take it for iron. I was so offended, I changed Krishan's name in her phone to Coconut. And she never changed it back. She'd just say, I'll call you back, I'll call you later. Coconut is calling me. I've been imagining what she'd say to us today. She'd say, I'm grateful, you were my kids, I love you, take care of each other, you are not alone, and just have a party. My mom had the best sense of humor, even in the hardest times. She found a way to laugh at any situation rather than complain. She put on a smile and make you feel better. I was trying to explain what was happening to Arjun recently. I told him we go to the stars when we die. He said, Mama, I think if you are in the same family, you go to the same star. Dadima will see her dad there. You will see her when you go, and I will see you. I hope so. I really hope so. Mom was very clear a long time ago that she wanted her passing to be a celebration filled with laughter. At the time I told her she was crazy, but looking at the life she lived and the way she loved us, I get it now. So today, we celebrate. I love you, Mom. It was an honor and privilege to look after you these past few years, and I will cherish every moment. I was so fortunate to be your daughter in this life. Om Namah Shivaya.
Would anyone else like to come and say some words?
Hi, everyone. It's wonderful to be here with all of you on a very tough day. I'm Mani Srinivasan. I know many of you here. Many of us grew up together. I'm thinking of my parents. I know my parents, Vijay and Subramanian Rini, are deeply saddened, as Meena and I am, by Bhanu Auntie's loss. Our whole extended family that developed a very strong relationship with Bhanu Auntie, and many of you, Raju Mama, Shankar Mama, Jayu Chitti, Suchi Vani, Roshni, many of us. So we have, Meena and I have all of them in mind here being with you today. So I'll open up by just saying, Jaya Sri Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman. Dearest Bhanu Auntie, like Hanuman, Sri Ram, holder of the bow, lives in your wide open heart. Bhanu Auntie was such a wonderful, positive influence in my life from the moment we met. Her sincerity, her caring nature, her resourcefulness, her giving, her creativity. She was so funny. She was an amazing chef. She was so full of faith and devotion. In fact, the word bhakti, I first became familiar with that idea, that concept, because of Bhanu Auntie, really from her. And so our bond runs long and very deep. And as I look back, it really was through Bhanu Auntie that I became aware and deeply moved by the power of prayer. My family has a long history with prayer, but the way that Bhanu Auntie imparted that through our interactions was amazing. Bhagwan, she would recount scenes from the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, her staunch belief in the Almighty and the powers that be, and the way that she expressed it were so amazing. All of the wonderful stories that she shared. And some of them were just everyday stories. They would always start out with Bhanu Auntie saying, "You know, Money, you're not going to believe this, but let me tell you." And as a result, through the unique experiences that Bhanu Auntie recounted, all of the insights that she shared, I literally began to believe over time in everyday miracles. Just think about that. Belief in everyday miracles. I can't tell you how meaningful that has been for me over the years when I've been in dark spots, down, dejected. I feel like Bhanu Auntie was always with me, just like my mom and my grandmother, my grandfather, and other dear people to me. She was there with me. So I truly treasure all of the wonderful times that we had the opportunity to spend with her and our entire families. All of us here can attest that no one can make dokla, chapatis, khichdi, her potato and eggplant sabjis, chai, with fresh ginger, that faluda drink. So many delightful foods that she crafted, like gold standard is what comes to mind for me. Amongst my favorite things to do in her company was just to sit and pray and sing and chant like we did earlier together. Especially in the puja room, was such a special place to sit with Bhanu Auntie. And every time I would visit, many years having left New Jersey, West Windsor, and come back, that was the one thing I would always want to do, even for 5 minutes, is go and sit with Bhanu Auntie and do even just one prayer in the puja room. And doing that with her was like being transported to a divine realm. Krishna, Rama, Hanuman. And Ram asked Hanuman, "Who are you, monkey?" Hanuman said to Ram, "When I don't know who I am, I serve you. When I know who I am, I become you." Dear Bhanu Auntie, I'm offering my deepest gratitude and love for you. The amazing person that you were, how you touched all of our lives. You've left a very special, indelible mark upon all of us. God bless. Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you.
So just a time check, we have around.
We are almost time to start Pushpanjali, so you can have.
So we'll just have to.
Be brief, but I just want to say I love you so much, Bhanu Auntie. So much. So I mean, I'm Money's sister, and when I found out that Bhanu Auntie had started to make her transition, I went to tell my parents, and they were just crying so much. Because she's such an important part of our lives. And I wouldn't be who I am without her. I wouldn't be who I am. She's such a profound influence in me. And she gave me the greatest gift of my life. That was to cultivate my own relationship with the divine, with that spiritual dimension. What greater gift could anyone offer another life? So for me, she really is my first and greatest spiritual teacher. She'll remain my greatest spiritual teacher. And I'm so blessed, I'm so grateful. Because her presence in our life really felt like it was karmic. Like it was part of who my brother and I were to become. And I'll continue to hold her with me because she continues on in all of us and her children and all her adopted children. And, you know, she was the ultimate karma and bhakti yogi to me. And just so grateful, so grateful. So many stories, so many things I could share. But I did want to just, on behalf of my parents, just really express their love. Bhanu Auntie was like a sister to my mom and played such an integral role. We really were like one family growing up. What a gift. What a gift. Deepest love to you.
Can I just get a quick show of hands of how many more folks want to say some words? Okay. Rahul, why don't you come
By the podium.
This way. Krishan's mom really did make the best tokla. And anytime my parents were in the hospital, she'd make that tokla, and it was one of the things that we all looked forward to. If they had to go to the hospital, we thought at least we'd get Krishan's mom's tokla. You guys took such good care of her when she was sick. And I think it's a testament to how great of a mom she was.
And just so everyone knows, afterwards we're meeting at our house, and so there'll be more time to share, more of it.
Microphone music. Yes, sure.
morning, everybody. For those who may not know me,
Get closer.
I'm the brother-in-law. I'm married to Bhanu's sister. She was a wonderful soul, gentle, kind, and always generous. Her inner strength never displayed, but resolute in all her actions. She was committed to people around her and so protective of her children. A woman of substance whom I met in London long ago. And in a car ride, we struck up a conversation about our taste in music. Of course, she only wanted to hear bhajans. And I was singing Frank Sinatra's My Way. A few days later, I received a present from her.
Can you keep it closer, man?
Frank Sinatra's Greatest Hits was a present she bought for me. And that record is still in my collection to this day. The last few years have taken her toll on her health, and time has come to say farewell. And only sentiment to express what she would have said is a poem by Claire Hellman, and I'd like to read it to you on her behalf. Do not stand by my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am not the thousand winds that blows, and I am the diamond that glints in the snow. I am the sunlight on the ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. As we awake with morning hush, I am the swift, unflinging rush, or quiet bird in circling flight. I am the day transcending night. Do not stand by my grave and cry, I am not there, I did not die. Thank you.
Thank you all for being here. Bhanu is another name for Surya, the sun. As I reflect on being her son, my memories in life, I understand that she lived up to that namesake. She always showed up, she warmed the space, and she shined light, and she sustained us all. Many of you have reached out to share stories about my mom over the past couple days and years. And I heard the words, she was my anchor, a second mother, a sister, a spiritual teacher. She was someone who was there always in the toughest times, but someone who always brought joy and laughter as well. To have her consistent warmth and nurturing, even as her health and body became frail, has been the greatest fortune of my life. She was a mother of infinite patience, infinite love, and lightness. She never pushed her views. Instead, she held space and she let us unfold. Her love made us all want to strive to do better, to love, to live well, and take care of others. There's so many stories that I could share, but I'm gonna just share one that shows her love and generosity. A friend of a friend's daughter had come to stay with us, and she needed a car to start working. So they went looking for a car. And the guy said, I need some collateral if I'm gonna hold the car for you. And immediately my mom took off her gold bangles that her grandmother had given her and gave them and said, here's the collateral. Mind you, she barely knew this girl. She didn't know anything, she just did it. And that was her. Whenever anyone was in need, Mom was there. She would create a loving home for all of us to feel safe and protected from the challenges in life. She would charge us up, and she would set us off on our way. Even in the hardest times, even with her neuromuscular disorder and the past couple of years of dementia, she was still laughing, she was still smiling, and she was still dancing. She never felt sorry for herself, and instead would quip that she is a couch potato. She never wanted to burden us, and always showered us with praise and gratitude, telling everyone that she is the most blessed person in the world. What more can I ask for, is what she would say. The message of her life was one of service. But I'm learning it was far stronger and powerful. She put aside her challenges and always offered us love, joy, and laughter into every moment.